Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Here we go again. So this is my 2017 kits that I built throughout the year. I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but I am a really slow builder. I like to really enjoy the hobby, so to do one kit usually takes me about 3 months, sometimes even longer. I usually set myself a timer for 30 minutes. I give myself 30 minutes right before I go to sleep, or whenever I have the time to just unwind from work and whatnot. And I will usually let my wife know and my kids, hey, I'm gonna go and spend 30 minutes on my bench, and I will come in and set a timer for 30 minutes and then just go at it for 30 minutes. You'll be surprised how much time can you do, or how much work can you do in 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes seems like it's a lot, but when you're really focused doing what you're doing, and especially when you love what you do, and it's 30 minutes, it's, to me sometimes it seems like it was an hour and a half, and I was like, oh man, I did all this in 30 minutes. It's crazy, it's unreal. So again, thanks for stopping by. So here we go for the first one. As you remember, my when I first started doing the Rust, I did the 55 Ford truck, and from there I moved on to this one. So this is your 57 Ford Del Rio from Monogram, and it's the 1/25th scale. And this is from the Datsun truck from Aoshima, I think it is. And so I started doing that, and so I left that there because it was going to be my surfboard, or the beach, the beach car, surfers and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is like my patina, trying out patina, still trying with the patina look. So I think I was able to accomplish that. The headlight bezels, I used the Molotov chrome, and it's a funny story because once everything was painted, and I kind of lost these, and or misplaced them. I just couldn't remember, and I was like, oh man, I painted the whole car and just don't know what to do. So I found them, and when I found them, I was like, just don't want to spend the time painting just the bezel. So I just used the chrome, and it seemed like it worked out just fine. So then yeah, here we go. It's all pretty much box stock. There's nothing out of the ordinary. I lost the window or the glass, and I just left it out, and then I had the surfboard, and I was like, let me just stick it in there, and it's just, it fits the theme that I was trying to go for. The undercarriage, it's pretty well weathered, nothing too crazy. It's one of those builds where if it was to be a real car, it was a grandma's car, and she had it in the garage and just didn't know what to do with it, and passed it on to the grandkids, whatnot. So yeah, it's all focus. There you go. So it's all box stock, nothing crazy. There's no wires in the engine and nothing like that. So let's see if it'll focus. So yeah, the interior, it's they're two-tone. It's got the decals from the sheet that comes with it, and it's a lighter color from what this is. So yeah, it kind of sits off the tone. The wheels, I try to lower it as not too crazy, not super low, but just enough to just make it look like, oh yeah, it's lowered. Or kind of like how in the old cars, the the shocks, they give out, and it's just pretty much sitting on the springs. Well, that's pretty much it. And when you're riding down the highway, it kind of just does the gliding. I call it. It just kind of glides. It just waves, but it's actually because there's no shocks. It's just all spring. So yeah. So the weathering is just dry brush. Pretty much dry brush everything, and yeah. So that's this one. Then as soon as I graduated from this per se, then I moved on to something more. I don't know. Wanted to practice my shiny skills, and so then I did this on the Aoshima Datsun truck. So I was trying to do the a shiny. It came out okay back in the days, but it's not too crazy, and it's an okay build. I thought it was going to be more detail. I mean, it's detailed, but I mean, I'm used to looking at like the Ford, and I don't know. And it's alright. It was still fun to build. Nothing crazy. It's just simple. I wish I could have had more things to do as far as the suspension. Maybe lower it more, or I could have just gotten different wheels, and I don't know. Might just get around it and maybe do something else more different. I don't know. But for the most part, it's fine. So then I wanted to do something wild, something really custom type of thing. So then I got a 67 Pontiac GTO, and this is it. This is like feels to be a muscle car. This is my favorite one, and if I was to win the lottery, that will be my next one. Aside from the 49 Ford, this as a cruiser, I'll take the 49 Ford. As a muscle car, I'll take this one, or one of the Moparts. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. I like black, so most of my models you'll see that it's black, and I try to go out of the color and do something different. But black is my favorite color. And the wheels, I got them off a different diecast car, and I got the car at a swap meet, and I think I paid $3 for them, and I literally just wanted the car just for the wheels, nothing else. I think it had some really, it was a sporty car. I don't remember what it was, but here's the interior. I got the seats out of it. It's still box stock. There's nothing else to it. Still trying to do the wiring. I was trying to do the my own suspension, and one of the A-arms just broke off from the outside, so I gotta look for it. The undercarriage, it's pretty much it's nothing crazy. It's basic. The rear, I had to cut the fender wells, or the inner wells. Gotta cut them out and make them fit, just to get that look. And get that stance, and it's just crazy. I love that stance. And the best part is, I don't know if you guys can see let me just push this out more. It's got some fat wheels right there. I took some pictures, and I will show them to friends and family members. Like, man, is that a real car? And I would tell them, no, it's a plastic model. They will be pretty amazed with how on point was my pictures. So then after that, I got a little brave, and I wanted to do a shiny. So I did this one. This one is the 37 Ford Coupe, and you guys already know it's from Revell. It's a 1/24 scale, and this one is it's my first candy apple. So let's see. So it's, there you go. It has a little bit of orange peel, but it's not too crazy. So still, again, box stock, nothing crazy. The interior, I left it white, and I just used the decals that came with it, just to give it a offset. The two-tone engine, still nothing crazy. It's all basic. I lowered it, and that's about it. I really like the suspension. Kind of want to just buy another car just for the suspension, but then again, I really like everything, so I wouldn't steal any parts from it. It's a really nice kit. I like this one, and because I did it, it was my first shiny, and it came out really nice, and the way it was put together, it was so nice. I went and I bought a second one, so I did a second model, and again, it's black, and so this is the second model that I did. The wheels, it's crazy, because the wheels are these wheels. So what I did is I got the wheels and I flipped them. So these are the same wheels, but they're reversed. I like dip beach wheels, and I drilled a hole through the wheel, and there you go. Let's see if you can see that. Let's see. It's the wheel, but it's inside out. So my plan is just to get a really nice set of hubcaps. This is 4, and I'm just gonna glue them on. I've been contemplating on the I think it's the 48 Ford. I got an extra set of those hubcaps, and I'm thinking about just gluing them on, and just to take off that the nail, and so that it won't show, but or just paint it black. I don't know, but for the most part, I have that set in mind that I want to have the head cap on it, and the interior, nothing else to it. It's just flat black, and it's got the different version of the engine that comes in. So this is more of your hot rod, aside from the other one, but this is my version, and yeah, it's my my last build that I've done for that 2017, and everything is black except for the engines and the pipe. So yeah, this one's got the sight, I don't know, for the hood that covers the engine, and the other one doesn't. But yeah, same kit, 2 different builds, and same parts. There was nothing that I added onto it. I just original wheels, and same wheels but inside out, I guess. I don't know, but that's pretty much what I did to it. I like the wheels, the way they look, but I wanted to do something different with this one, just because it's all black. It's murdered out. So I wanted to do sorry about that with the camera, but just wanted to do something different, and just didn't know what to do, and I just didn't want to spend money buying wheels. So one day I just flipped the wheel, and then I was like, hey, you know what, it's pretty nice if I reverse it. So I just took a chance and reversed the wheels, drill a hole all the way through, and put it on, and there you go. I got a nice set of wheels without even spending any money. And yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. I mean, they're all favorite. I really don't have a specific favorite, if I say, but I do have the ones that I really would like to have if I was to have money and really buy an actual one-to-one. But it's just, the list is just too much. My wife just always tells me, pick one. If you were to have money to buy one, which one? I was like, man, there's hot rods, there's classics, there's your cruiser, There's your modern hot rod or is. There's just so many to choose from. So buying a plastic model is it's another way for me to just dream or live the dream. Hey, if I was to have the money, this is how I want to build my own car. So, oh man, I'm already on 15 minutes. I didn't think I was going that long, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy modeling.